Hey, I'm not. We'll just start it up. Thing's running. We good. Not what I meant to do. It'd be kind of weird to have everything up. Right. Oh, forgot about that. Ew. Foist. Are you foist? Are you sure you foist? I don't know about the starter kits. What the hell? Oh, protest everywhere. That's crazy. It's wild. Alright. And my can holder. Alright. And you check when you haul a trip. First off, the pin was there. I'm not making it up. There was a pin. I didn't make it up. I'm just happy I had a nap. And the nap worked. I didn't sleep in. But I did kind of sleep in because I didn't do what I was going to do today. But oh well. Nothing worked the way I wanted it to. Alright. Pretty much everything. I don't know what's inside this, but I got two of them. I have no idea what's in it. And besides the two main cards, which that's what I got these for. If I get main character cards, that's what that's going to be used for. I didn't want to open one up if I wanted to keep it in the box. So I bought two of them. Codes unlock both decks in Magic the Gathering Arena. I don't play that. Actually, the guy I gave a box to does, though. So, I didn't know that. He should have some fun with that. Let's see what's actually in these two pre-built decks. Oh, would you look at that? I actually didn't know they even done those. That's kind of cool. It's not a big deal to me, but that's still pretty neat. Oh, shit. Oh. Starter kit play guide. Yeah, you usually get those with a lot of pre-built decks anyway. I gotta go with the other one. Get out of the way. Alright. Where are you? I've been waiting on these, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so there's the two main ones. These will be broken down, so I'm not keeping these decks, but the other two are gonna stay probably. So this has got actual... Alright, that's pretty neat. They're not going to be worth all that much. In fact, I don't think there's... I didn't even look it up. I didn't see what's worth what in this deck, in this box set. I'll have to look that up here in a minute. These are a little tougher than my usual card holders. So this is the basic Sephiroth, I'm sure. Everybody's going to be able to get one. Let's just get them out of the way so I don't fuck them up. That's pretty cool looking though. Sephiroth's Planet's Heir and Cloud Planet's Champion. I like that. Human Soldier Mercenary. Human Avatar Soldier. I don't know if I'm going to open all of them. I have 3 boxes. It just depends on how many people start kind of rolling around. So I keep those out the way. Let's see what's in Sephiroth's deck. So I can open this damn thing. There we go. Come on, you bastard. I'm making this. There we go. So there's some standard cards though. There's gonna be 59 of them left. Got a few of those. Tree of the Esper. Most of these are just going to be, I'm going to kind of look off on just because of, obviously they're just bits of Final Fantasy like lore. That's pretty cool. Laguna. Realm Sketching. I forget which one that one is. Know her. Temporal Threat. Human Warlock. The Undercity Dire Rats. I think that's from 12. Shinra Reinforcements. That's pretty cool. Sephiroth's Intervention. That's terrible. It's an instant. Strategic creature card. Target creature. You gain 2 life. So, Blue and Swamp. Okay. I don't know what that's from. Which one that's from, rather. Shambling. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Albed Salvagers. Of course, we got 10. Overkill. Target creature gets -0, negative. Oh, good God, until end of turn. I imagine that'd probably be useful against something that you can just get massive amounts of like counters to their defense. I guess. Be too bad. Seymour Flow. Jesus. Deadly Embrace. Now, from what I've seen, a lot of these ain't gonna be worth a damn. I mean, to be honest, I don't know about the pool, like the actual box. Magitech Scythe. Trino Dark City. That looks cool. Just a full art. I keep those. Another full art. Full art. It's really nice. Oh, are they all full arts? They are. Well, that's actually, I like that. It's gonna be a full art. Oh, these are just amazing. I love full art mana. I do. A little bit more of the same, more of the same. So the rest is just gonna be the, okay, here we go. Treasure chests, Robot Warrior, and then just some community cards. Well, if y'all play Magic Arena, there you go. If you want to screenshot that or take a picture, I don't play it. So that's for Sephiroth's card or deck, if you choose to use it. And if you did take a picture live, well, if you're watching this, try it out. It's not for me. I don't do the arena. I'm not good at playing this, to be honest. So him, divide that. This will have to go to another box somewhere at some point. Where did I put? I'm missing a box. There we go. Mag pull will work. Trying to at least keep up with them for the most part. Alright, so don't fall. I need to get me a mini table right here. That'll work. Now check out Cloud's playable deck. And obviously at the end of going through these, y'all play arena, take a picture. I'm not gonna use that code. Since I didn't want to keep one unopened, I bought 2 of these so I can open one and see what's in it. The other one stays on the shelf somewhere. Alright. So, Cloudbound Moogle. It's good to see some Moogles. I'm trying to remember. I think that was on the remake. For the life of me, I'm drawing a blank on him. So more soldiers. So his is going to be probably, I guess, what, soldier deck. Oh, we got multiple colors. Oh, plains and okay, mountains. Fate of the Sun Christ. Slash of Light. I'll pull up the price cards or whatever may be the most. When I at least bust open one of those. I may not do them all tonight. I'll probably do this in one box, and then tomorrow I'll probably do the rest Dragoon Lance. Hell yeah. A cat prism. There was a White Mage, Beatrix, Item Shopkeeper. It's cool, I'm not gonna lie. Warrior Sword. The sword. Suplex. Hell yeah. That is, I love that. I'm glad that they just adopted the meme of suplexing the fucking dead train. I did that on stream. Freya. It's cool to see that. Samurai's Katana. I don't know who that is. Chop Select. Okay. Barrett Wallace. Alright, well that's a main person card. But it's not lightning. There's Jack. I believe that's Jack. I don't remember this ultimate weapon. I never actually got his ultimate weapon. That's sad. And then some lands. None of these lands are full color though. There we go. There's some full colored planes. Those would be really nice. We're gonna keep those by themselves. 7th Heaven. That's nice. From the remake. That's basically all they got is those three. All right. Mountains. I don't remember that one. Alright. Some token stuff. And then the code, if anybody wants the code. Because that's something I'm not going to use. Alright, his stuff's out the way. I'll start breaking open some actual boxes now. Nope. Damn, I can't divide. I'm not going to divide this. I know. I'll put these in here. Now for the big boy. I can worry with these little side ones. This is what I've been waiting on. I really want to see what they've done before I start opening these up though. First thing I'm going to do is open up what is considered the highest cards. I don't think they're going to be too terribly big because unlike Lord of the Rings, which was a lot bigger special, I believe. Alright, what? The highest cards Magic the Gathering, Final Fantasy Universe, Beyond set. Oh, collector booster, which I did not get. Include borderless neon ink serialized version. Traveling chocolate, there's like $4,000, which I'm probably not going to have in this, if I had to guess. Because I don't know which one I got. I just got the one that was on Amazon. I think a lot of people are selling. Not a big deal. Let's see here, just to be simple. I know I'm going to go for these pretty basic ones, $14. $14, yeah. Alright, so these are going to be... What's the highest one of this? VV. We got a few Final Fantasy promo ones, which I don't have. None of those. So I'm not worried about that. These ain't gonna happen. All right, Stay With Me is $169 as a full art card of Yuna and Tidus when they're in the water. So that's going to be that Dragon of Mount Gould or the Ancient Copper Dragon full art card 154. So it's going to be Sephiroth the Savior full art. Oh, it's the original art. Cloud Strife full art again. VV. Final Fate Terra full art. Yeah, so I'll be able to recognize full art, which I'm not going to get a hold of. So, not a big deal. Cecil hard to be able to figure that would have been higher, but whatever. It's not a big deal. These ain't going to be ones I'm going to be able to, I'm more than likely get a hold of, so I'm not too worried about it. Alright. Pull them out and reuse the box. The best move I got. Like I said, anything just I like. It doesn't have to be the expensive cards. Anything I like is going to get that little stiffer card holder. It just makes more sense to me. Try not to get too much condensation on them. I've been pretty excited about this. I don't know. I just woke up, so I'm not going to seem too excited. So it's just, I'm going to be keeping these. These are going to be put in a, kind of like what's got my shirt in it. Need to find somewhere to actually keep these. Need another mini box somewhere. I'll find something. Oh well, those go right there. Alright. See. Alright. Yeah, we saw that in the deck. So, Magitech Infantry, another Warrior Sword. Cornered by Black Mages. Gardner. Oh, dude, I remember him wiping the floor with me in when back in the day when I was a kid on 6. Crossroads Village. Sleep Magic. Pretty nice. Sorcerer Schemes, Cactar, which I think was on here, but not particularly that one, if I had to guess. So, Fabled Wing, blah, blah, blah. I'd have to go way back. I'm not going way back right now, but that might be one of them. I can't remember. It was actually thicker than the other ones. Matoya, Archon Leader, or Elder, Dark Confidant. Sandworm. It's a good thing to farm. Just over there, just in case. I don't know what that is. More double land. I like the lands. Lands go by themselves as well. Keep that by yourself. Find somewhere else to put you. Yeah, right there would be fine. Once it's boxed up, I'll put it up. Once I fill that box up. Okay, it's a jumbo cactar, not the regular cactar. It's actually a looks like, yeah, Clive is in this, like for $14. See, full art card. Nope. Warriors. Wait, what? Oh, I'm backwards. That's not the full art card though. It's lifelink. It's a nothing card. Warrior Sword. Resentful Revelation. That's pretty cool. Chocobo Kick. One of the Dreams. Paladin Arms. It's like a cactar. The ones I've played, I don't remember fighting that. World Map. Squall Linhart. Now, hang on. Make sure he's not one of them. It's full art. So, it could be. So far, I'm not seeing him though in any of the top 20. These change a lot though. He's got to be in this. He is not. Clive is super fun to play. That is a reskin. Okay. It still looks cool to me. So. Just because it's full art, I'm just going to keep it anyway. Not full art, the, boom. It'll go in there. Smaller script right below the name. Okay. Another one of those. The capital city. Crystal's Chosen. Noctis, Prince of Lucius. That's cool. Keep him to the side since he's not a part of the deck. Instant ramen. Fantastic. I'm not even... I know it's Guado, Salam, Fairplane. Okay. Seer, Urza, Lord High, and Winota are a few of the others. Okay. Yeah, I got a few things pulled up, but I know they change from... I don't know, from place to place. The highest one I've seen so far is Stay With Me, that full art card, though, but I doubt it. I would never pull something like that. Very pretty full arts. Yes, I'm planning on trying to see how these arts will work. I'm going to try to keep some of these and put them in a poster board. Oh, what do you call it? Frame. Try to put it in a poster board frame and hold on to it. I think it would look nice. Because I bought plenty. I mean, there's definitely no excuse not to have it. Wait a minute. Has black and white card. Oh, that's probably dope. And if they look really good and worth a little bit of money, they're going to go in one of the little hard cases to go inside that case. Is what I'm going to try to do. Get these over back to the side. Scorpion Sentinel. Really cool to see that here. What's up, Charlotte? Call the Mountain Chocobo, green one. That's really neat. I don't remember who that is. It's got to be on one of the older pixel arts. Commune with Beaver. It's definitely got to be on one of the games I didn't play. Monk's Fist. Wait a minute. That's Locke. I don't remember. Locke's not a monk, is he? Maybe he's a thief. Pulse Uchu. Still don't know which one that one's from. Racetrack. That's really cool to see. Oh, yeah, gotta put her over to the side. You go with everybody. You got a name. I know you. I don't know her. But All-Stars in the pre-release. Really? So I didn't look at the pre-release stuff. Seed Academy. That's really neat. Hey, there's a Radius Summoner of the Mist. Another full art land and a hero card I'm not too worried about. I didn't see that one on here though. I didn't pay no attention. I keep overlooking it. I know I am, but keep that one to the side. Easy to go back. Where's that? Oh, there's the box. Oh, I meant to actually start streaming a while back. I just didn't. Can't stay, just want to say hey. Oh, I appreciate you saying hey. Oh. Alright. Another one. Commune with beavers. Ice Flynn. Fuck that guy. Another one of you, another one of you. Gigas. I think that's called Gigas. Oh, that looks cool. You're definitely going to have to go over to the side. Full art, baby. Got to keep you. Princess of Alexandria. Now, see, I don't know who that is. Yes, I do. What am I talking about? That's from 9. Or not 9. Yeah, 9. I'm dumb. Katana, the water crystal. Summon GF Ifrit. That's pretty cool looking, not gonna lie. Get you over there. Hollow Plains full art, I like that. Hero card, go away. Last few of them had a little bit of a tear on them. Thought maybe that one did with 2. Oh, got a full art card. Nice. That's what I want. Let's see. Vivi! Fucking sweet. Go over there, buddy. Ice Flan. Another summon. It's neat. Keep you. Item shop, keep again. Marlboro. Mean ass. Bard's Bow. This is definitely so far though just better than Thunder Junction was. Love my instant rolling. The bastard. The Merfolk. Freya. Throw you over there with names. Summon Fenrir. Got another summon. That's awesome. Albed. Put this. I think I already have her over there. Yeah. Sheenist Arsenal. Toggle the Fine Hound. Legendary creature wolf. Yeah, that's Clive's dog, ain't it? Trino Dark City. Yeah. Some of those I gotta go through again. Goodest boy he is. That's the only thing that made that game kind of cool. Like, it looked great. It played great. The only hate, well, I wouldn't say hate. Yeah, I would say hate for me that I didn't like was that it was just, Devil May Cry, and that's not what I expect from Final Fantasy. It hurt my feelings. Was you chasing? What do you mean chasing? Like, looking for a certain card? No. I just collect. I have like a mountain of these. Not this set, but... Nah. I ain't chasing nothing. I'm just kind of... Bit of a clip. What the hell is that? I was trying to remove some cards. Land and bird. Never seen that one. I haven't seen it on the list either. But this list, like I said, probably ain't right. Duel. Nope. Oh. It's all shiny and cool looking. If there's a triangle symbol at the top left, it flips. Okay. See, I'm still vague on some of the stuff because I played in high school, which was like 15 years ago. And back then, all I had was an Orzhov deck. But if it looks pretty neat, I'm just going to put it in this anyway. You get dropped off, and you get to go to the special pile. And a lot of the ones with names on them, like the actual named characters that I know, they're getting put in these too. I actually bought 2 boxes. I think you pulled a land town that flips into a legendary card. Hold up. Let's see. Got a couple of these lands over here. Oh... That thing. Trino. May have. It was blue and green. Where would I... Don't know where I put it. Is it in this? Hang on. I forgot to... That's a summon. I didn't even go through this yet. Yeah, I did. Scorpion, Monk's Fist, Restoration Magic. Hey, Titus! Go over there too. I don't know. Phantom Train. Crystal Fragments. Ultima. That's really cool. Destroy all artifacts. I may have Let's see. So I put it somewhere. Keep some of the cards just because I like them. Man, it's probably... Let's see. This is all... Unless it was in the pre-built deck. Oh, yeah, here it is. Talking about that. Yep, okay. You are right. It was the Seed Academy. I think I saw that. It's cool enough for me. I'm a different type of collector. You got a lot of people go through these and they just want to get the coolest stuff and sell them. I'm not doing that. The hell, did I get a flip card? Did I flip a card? I flipped a card. And that's a flip card. Alexander Summon. Okay, yeah. Alright. You're nothing. Jew. Rook Turret. Aerith Rescue Mission. Well, spoiler alert. Sucks. Alright, that's pretty cool. Really sucks, but that's pretty cool. Sephiroth's Intervention. Toad. White Mage's Staff. Magic Pot. Princess of Damascus. You over here. You got that name? I'm gonna put you in. Be nice to have them. Oh, Sandworm. Demon Wall. Absolute asshole when I played it on stream. The Time Sorceress. That's nice. Definitely get yours. Wild Rose Soldier, you go over here. Weapons Vendor from the remake. He's shiny. You go over there. Full Art over there. There we go. A little throwaway treasure. Marble again. Bard. Stuck in Summoner's Sanctum. You're not alone. That's really cool. I'm liking the whoever did all the art for these. I didn't even pay attention. They're the actual Final Fantasies at the bottom. I did not pay attention to that at first. So that's explains why I don't know some of these. Ring of Lucy. Tactician Mage. I haven't played 11, so. There's Ultras. Dude, he is such an asshole. Side quest, play Blitzball. World Champion Celestial Weapon. That is really cool. I never did it, but I heard it is a pain in the ass. Summon Knights of Round, dude. Yes. I like that. They have these on MTG Arena. Yeah, I don't play Arena. I actually gave a deck to a guy earlier. The pre-built deck, the Cloud and Sephiroth decks. I gave it to a friend earlier. He plays it. I gave out the codes for those two, just a little bit ago. If you want to rewind the stream, there's it's going to be a free for all. Whoever can get to it first. I think you get Sephiroth's deck and you get Cloud's deck. Starts at $15. Well, Get that special little one. The reason why I'm putting them in this is because I got 4 boxes. I doubt I'm opening all of them tonight because I made a boo-boo. I need to get some sleep. Just in case I get, say, 2 or maybe 3 of something nice. My plan is to maybe go to the local card shop and see about selling it to them. If they'll buy it. Just to get a few extra bucks out of them, probably buy another box. Depending on what happens. They only do half, so, you know, a lot of card shops you don't get full price. So if it's $15, I get $7. But obviously if I get, we'll say, a handful of like-priced cards, I might be able to get a deck because there's 4 of them. Or a box anyway. That's what I do, yeah. Got another full art card. Remember the Junction had a shit ton of them. It was just ridiculous. See what we got, baby. I don't know who the hell you are. Where are you from? It doesn't. Scion Reborn. So I guess that's from the online games. I have not played those. I don't play a lot of that. Legendary cards, I just turn around and trade in all the rares and mythics and money cards, as well as dupes and high demand legendaries. That is Grahatia. Yeah, I don't know who that is. That's kind of the plan for me. Another Summer's Sanctum, You're Not Alone. My plan, I've had a few cards worth. Actually, my last pull, I think one of them was like a little bit, pretty decent price. Fight On. I like that card. It looks cool. And it's actually one of their songs. The Greens. Let's see. Which one's that one from? Final Fantasy, I'm Blind as a Bat. 8? Yeah, 8. I don't remember that. I don't remember 8 that well. From a Vestige. That is from... Where are you from? 13? I didn't play 13. Haven't seen that, but that's full art, so that's really cool. Summon Shiva, baby. Get all the summons over there. Lightning Bolt. The Lightning Bolt in this, I think, looks kind of fucking cool. I gotta pull something different. Primal Garou. Who the hell is that from? That's Vestige. Yeah, I don't Ultima. You go over there. Jet. There we go. Roska's Final Aeon. I gotta finish 10. I never beat 10. Somnia Crown City. Final Fantasy 14, 15. Inject. Your flip card. Reskin. Oh, okay. Now I'm getting, you know what? My brain was shot. When you said reskin, I wasn't putting 2 and 2 together. I know what you're talking about now. Talking about just reskins of classic Magic the Gathering cards. Which, yeah, now I see it. It says Lightning Bolt on the damn thing. I'm an idiot. That's cool. That is actually really cool to know. I thought you meant there was like 2 versions of this for some reason. Still. Okay. I got you. I'm dumb. I forget things. And can't read. The text is super weird. Yeah, it says it right below it, though. It says, you know, Throne of Vestige and then Lightning Bolt. So it lets you know, like, hey, this is not an original card, really. Alright, Jack, you go over there. Even though you're, like, not Dad of the Year at all. Make sure I didn't miss one. So summons. I'm keeping all the summons together because I think they're cool. I might even, if I get enough summons, I'll probably... Because what the main... Why I bought these is I want to get a few of those poster boards, like where that t-shirt's in. And I want to just make a few of them. And depending on how many I get, depends on how big I buy. And I'm going to just put types of cards in them and make a big collage of different things. Like if I get enough Final Fantasy art cards, that's going to be one. If I get enough of the summons, that's going to be one. And if I get mainline names, which they ain't got to be anything, you know, special. We got him. If I get another Cloud, Sephiroth, you know, Ash, all of them, I'm going to put those in one too. I think it'd be really nice. That's really the only reason why. It's just the most expensive collage I think you could probably do for no reason. Probably getting half the box as art cards. It'd be nice too. I've only gotten 3 so far, and that was... I'm down one whole pack set already, so I haven't gotten shit really yet. Kind of felt like half of them were art. Well, I'll say art card, like, yeah, I got 3 of these so far, and that's out of an entire stack. The box is over half right now. Intervention, Giant Toad, Brook, Rescue Mission again, Blazing Bomb, White Staff. Here we go, hang on now. That might be... Okay, it's got to be foil though, right? This one's not the foil one. Still should be pricey though. It has a lot of printings that cost less than $15, so this might be the $15 one. I can't see where it says. Yeah. Right here, say it's got to probably be the foil though. But still, I'm going to put it in here. It says 1 of 4. I don't know what that means. Seeing 20? Yeah, I figure. I know I'm probably on the wrong site for sure. It's part of the problem. I opened up the first one I could get a hold of, which was not a good idea. I usually use, where is it at? TCG Player, there we go. That's what I needed to go to. TCG Player, yeah. That's what I'm saying. I should have went to that. That would have been the smarter move, and then I can actually view everything a lot better. This one's better pricing. There we go. Teef, some, yep, there's rounds. Foil is more expensive, but around, yep, 20 bucks. I think that's what you said, ain't it? No, you didn't say anything on that one. Traveling Chocobo. I don't think I got that one. It's not a big deal. Here's the other versions of it. Lightning Army of 1, which I don't have. Summon Bahamut. Stay With Me on here is still at $100. Foil $400. So yeah, that one's pretty high. I hate their practices, but man, look off their prices. They do. They do. Depending on which one you get to, they want to try to get that the highest dollar they can for literally no reason. It's ridiculous. And then these are the other versions. See, this one's better. Yeah, this one's way better. It shows you all the versions that can be worth a certain price too. That works. I'll keep that one up. That'd be a lot easier. Alright, Dragoon's Lance. The Coliseum Behemoth. Ridiculous. They also Union Bust. King of Dwarves. There's Zell. Ridiculous. Judge Master, I don't know how to say that last name, but he is definitely from 12. I hated 12. Pretty bad. I mainly just didn't like Bond at all. Bond was kind of poopy. Hated him. What is Union Bust? I may not know what that is. It's a term I'm not familiar with anyway. Oh, I'm taking my... What? Oh. That's what come up. I know some companies that do stuff like that. Alright, there we go. Another one. Oh, sweet. That's the guy, let's see, what is that? Yeah, Bahamut. Dion, bro. Sweet. His shit was so dope. Yeah, that's who that is. I had to try to remember him. Like I said, 16 was okay. I didn't really care for it that much. Another Chocobo summon. Keep that over there. Emperor City of... which is Wall of Omens. This is gonna go over to the side. Coral Sword. I don't remember that. Oh, that's why. This is in 5. I didn't play 5. Poison of the Waters. Such good art. Oh, dude. Yeah, these... I like what they've done. Oh, shit. Swallowed by Leviathan. Side quest. Hunt the Mark. Is... Yzamat Ultimate Mark. I don't remember. Oh, yeah, I didn't finish 12. That's insane. I like that. Sacrifice another creature card. So, yeah, no, that's... We can go over there. Oh, that is nice. I might actually do a little collage of all the... If I get enough of Sephiroth. Adventures, and that's a nice little thing. I'm not gonna lie. I like that. It's very simple, but... That can go for all the old Final Fantasies. And then another full land. That's really cool. They did really well so far. I'm liking it. This is exactly what I was hoping for. Because, you know, they had the TCG or whatever, like the actual playing card set of Final Fantasy, which did not do good. And most of theirs, which don't get me wrong, some of these are just screenshots too. Just a few of them that I've seen. But the TCG for Final Fantasy was literally just screenshots. And with some text over them, which I don't like that. I think that's really like a weak way to do a card game. You're just taking what you had and you just screenshotting and going, alright, here's you a card. Nothing original about it except for the words. This is a way better version of that. Scorpion, got you, got you, got you, got you. Probably just, oh, nope, I don't think I've seen that one. That looks nice. I like that. Alright, yeah, no problem. Glad you were able to get them. Redia, Summer of the Mist. You come over there with that name. Zach fucking Flair, baby. Oh god, I'm just getting more shit back to back. Things I want anyway. Memories return. See that? I did not like 8. 8 was just so poopy. Zach Flair enters in with a 1/1 counter. He's a soldier. Fucking sweet. Soldier builds are awesome. So you are a little... You're a little pretty. You pretty. Let's get you. That's actually really good. I wish they would do the remake everybody would want with Final Fantasy VIII, so just with voice acting and whatnot, and just do it where it's the same game, just with like upgraded everything around it. That's the type of remake I want. All right, you go over there. That's why I knew I'd have to have these hard covers. There's so many of these I want to keep. Oh shit. Reject. What the fuck are you fighting? I'll have to go through these so fucking detailedly later. There we go. Try not to be too rough and just rip it in half. Uh-oh, we got another summon. It's an Esper, so we got 6. Alright. Bard's Bow. Stuck in the Sanctum. You're not alone. Light of Judgment. More Sephiroth. Magic Pot. Staff. Hey, here we go. Q. I think is how you say him. Fucking weird dude. He's funny. Lionheart. Sweet. Actually got his weapon. Go over there too. Fucking Rufus, baby. Triple Triad. That wasn't a bad little game. I liked it for what it was. Esper Origins. Esper. Oh shit. Isn't that her? That's her dad, ain't it? What's her name's dad? Oh my god, I just forgot her name. And oh dude, that art forest. It's from 9. That looks cool. No, not 9, 11. I'm dumb. Forget that. Forget I said that. That looks really cool. I like that. See if this is easier. Yep. Got another art card. Oh, come on. So they got 53 of them, huh? Oh, would you look at that? Tease them at. Right there. Full art. Thank you. Yeah, not tease. Yeezamat. The ultimate mark. Oh, that's awesome. I gotta figure out how to make it work because some of them are sideways. Ice Flan. Summon Chocobo Mog. Another one. Item shop. Marlboro. Bard's Bow. Rook. Ramen. Him, but not as cool because I already got the cool one. That's all. Foil. Opera Love Song. Haha. Gotta love that. That was a nice little thing. Delivery Moogle. Haven't seen that one yet. No, wait. Yeah, no, I didn't. That wasn't the one in the, another one of her. She can go over here. Arden. Sweet. He was a pretty cool bad dude. Ambrosa, the White Heart. That's from 16, ain't it? I forgot that was in 16. That's actually something I forgot about completely. That you actually do get a bird. Baron Airship Kingdom. Jesus, I'm messing up my words. It's from 4. That's why I don't know what that is. Beautiful land cards. Oh, dude, I'm loving these. They're really good. Like I said, this is actually... I mean, it's probably not a set that really matters, like, as far as play. But I'm loving the cards. The cards are really good. I like the original, like, art to them. They're just fantastic. They did really good with them. I can't hate. And I'm not like a giant... I'm a fan of Final Fantasy. I will say I'm more of a tourist in the Final Fantasy fandom. I will let the real fans be the fans. You know, I like 7 a lot. 6 is like my favorite. But I think even like the hardcore fans that's played every single one of them, knows everything about all of them, they can say this is actually a really good drop. Dude, if they did Legend of Zelda, I think that's another cash grab, but I'd buy it. Of course, I'm a little man whore. I bought the Switch too, and let's be honest. It's whatever. It's not that big a deal. Switch 2 came out, nobody gives a shit. Blazing Bomb. Fight On. Crossroads Village. Esper Rama. Okay, Rama or Ramu? I think it's Rama. I can't remember. But you. Another summon, baby. That's going to be awesome. I cannot wait to get the summon. I'm getting a lot of them. Clash of the Icons. Who's he fighting? I cannot see that. Is that... That is Titan. Yeah, he's fighting Titan, ain't he? I think so. Or is that a few of them? Man, my eyesight that bad? Maybe it is. Magitech Armor. Buther and Frank. Why are they together? Buther and Frank. Well, whatever. They're together. You get your own spot. Fate of the Sun Christ. It's a nice little land. Yeah, if they did Zelda, Legend of Zelda, if they no Castlevania, they need to do Castlevania. Well, Castlevania's been so split. Well, I'm about to say that, and Zelda's the same way. Those timelines are all just wonky. Like, at least with Final Fantasy, there's not a real designated timeline. It's just like, here's another one. Maybe a sequel. And... Oh, hell yeah. That's I like that. It looks a little weird, though. If you look kind of at his face, he looks a little fucked up. And, of course, his name's Billy. Well, Billy, that's pretty nice. I like that. God, that one looked good. But his mouth looks a little wonky. Alright. Wanderings. If you see me skipping names, because I don't want to butcher them, sound too stupid. Like that one. It's a merchant. I do like the fact they had the Final Fantasy number at the bottom. Definitely seal that art. Oh, yeah, wait, what am I doing? Most of these are going to get sealed anyway. They're going to get put on a collage. Dun, 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 dun. Almost through, halfway through. Pretty good. I like them. They're not... I don't know. These actually, some of these cards are pretty high dollar. I didn't think they would be. I'm gonna be swapping a lot through the Commander. I've seen Commander. I've tried to play it. But, I don't really hang out with the people I used to play cards with. That's why I just collect now. Like, I just sit in the back, collect. Yet another, I guess I would say I'm a tourist. I'm new to it myself. Well, get ready. There's a whole lot to learn and a whole lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie. I used to play a lot when I was in school. It's fantastic. Queen Braun. Sweet. Got another name. Eden, Seat of Sanctum. Jumbo Cactar. That was one of the ones that was worth a little bit. I don't remember how much. It was like one of the lowest of the cards. Brought mine back from 2004. Oh, okay, yeah. About like I was 2008 when I played, and Jumbo Cactar, there's that one. There's just that one, not this one. Borderless, that's the one that it needs to be. So yeah, I guess whatever I was reading off of got the wrong one. They thought this one, which this one probably be worth like a couple bucks. I wouldn't say it's worth much. Venturer's Airship from Final Fantasy 1. That's awesome. And that full art swamp. This is just so great. And see, like I said, I like it at the bottom. Right at the bottom, so you can see the Final Fantasy game that they're taking off of. They did Baldur's Gate, which I enjoyed. Did they? I didn't know that. I mean, that makes sense. Magic the Gathering is just a big ass. God, oh man, I'm drawing a blank. Dungeons and Dragons, like that's it takes inspiration. It's the same company. Yeah. Yeah. Sweet. Made things easy. Yeah, they don't really have to go very far to go, hey, can I have permission? You're just gonna knock on your neighbor's door and go, yeah, we ran out of cards. We need to make some more. What do you got there, buddy? Got another Dion. That one's got the special little sign, though. Look at that. Yep, you're getting a little special sleeve. Because the other one didn't, right? Oh, the other one's... Yeah, that's the other one. Fucking bet. You're getting your own little special... Man. I think they would... I don't know. I think they did a little better on this than they did the Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings, I love Lord of the Rings, like the movies. I've been listening to the books on audio. But I think this Final Fantasy one may have been a bigger drop than Lord of the Rings. But that's because I would say they probably have a bigger audience just because of how long and how big the series is. Lord of the Rings is a pretty good series, but this is just a bigger one. There we go. So far, one of the ones I'm kind of keeping, I'm liking so far is like that. Obviously that. That one look cool. Terra. And nice little round. I got a few in there, obviously, which is not much to go off of. Was the One Ring and Orcish Bowmaster. The set had so many cards people were looking for. And see, I think that's another thing. They were like banking and trying to get people to buy it for money compared to the One Piece card game. That makes sense. Alright, let's see if I get a little lucky here. Judgment. That's a joke. I don't know. That makes sense. One Piece, you know. I wonder if they're matching. There's a fucking UFO in one of them. I don't remember that. As long as their games, you know, the One Piece card game doesn't take 40,000 turns like the shows take too long. It's my only argument about that. The show's long as shit, and I don't like that. Side quest Blitzball. I already got that. Not exciting a second time. Minwu the White Mage. I didn't play 2 yet, which is on the list. We got Ignis. You get your ass over there, Ignis. You awesome dude. I guess it's probably not a popular opinion, but I thought 15 was fantastic. I loved it. I don't know why. I guess it just felt like Rebirth is good to me because it feels like an organic game for what you wanted, like the original 7 and 8 and all that. How many packs we got? So I got, let's see, how many come in a booster? I got 4 booster boxes. I probably won't be opening them all tonight. I think I'm just going to do this one booster box for now. And then probably about noon tomorrow when I get up, I'll probably do the rest. I'm not sure, just depending on how I'm feeling so far. So far I'm good, so we may get a second box. Who are you? Oh yeah, you're the lady. Shiva. That's it. Shiva's dominant. God, those are so good. Get you over to the side. So yeah, I forget how many packs come in. And you know, I can count here. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What, 9 by 3? So 4 of them. So 9 by 3 by 4. I was only able to snag 1 at the local shop for pre-sale. Fire Emblems probably work. I ordered these periodically when they would drop. A pre-order was allowed on Amazon. So I got them all for 150 bucks. Not every olive together, just individually. I didn't have to pay like the $200 a lot of them were trying to do. Spider-Man and Avatar. I don't really care. Like I'm not. It doesn't appeal to me. Spider-Man's neat. Damn, that looks cool. Spider-Man just does not. I don't know. It just doesn't feel like it belongs. I know they're gonna do good because they're gonna, you know, all the artists are gonna do really good. They're gonna find good things. Orin's Inspiration. That looks pretty cool. Travel the Overworld. Memories Returning. Is that what that was? Is it a part of Marvel stuff? The Spider-Man is, yeah, for sure. Not sure how they're gonna do it though. They're just gonna look good. Oh, Sarah. Crystallized Sarah. You can go over there with all the names. Your foil. Marvel feels way out of place. It just is. And I like Marvel. I really do. Marvel's a great, you know, I collect some of the comic books here and there. But it has no place in Magic the Gathering to me. They already tried. This is like their 20th time doing Marvel cards. I have a box somewhere over there that's from like the X-Men days and all that. Like they have X-Men movie cards and I don't know, a bunch of shit. It's dumb. I'm sorry. I'm a fan of Marvel, but there's just some things that just don't work. Where the hell are you from? Final Fantasy 14. Okay, that's from online. I got nothing to do with online. I also had to start this stream late because it was storming. I didn't want my buddy had a bit of lightning strike and destroy his entire living room setup. You ever get Sacred Lair drops? They have some cool arts. No, I have not. I have to look at that. Secret, not sacred. What the fuck did I just say? Let me see. No, I have not. Huh. I'd love to see those arts though. They do a few drops a year. I have to look into that. Yeah, it's showing right here. You have to kind of. Used to do Pokemon boosters. It's just not the same anymore. Dude, Pokemon is just. I don't know how to put it. It just feels overrated. It really does. Don't get me wrong. Magic's kind of getting overrated now too, because to me, mainstream people are kind of touching into it. Like I said, I'm not even going to try to pretend I am a huge Magic player anymore. Like I was mediocre at best. Like I was around when Miosians were dropping back out and just like, or when I think it was in their first drop, was murdering, you know, team-based setups, and the slivers came out and was just wiping the floor. And the only way to beat a sliver was like fungus deck. You know, it was ridiculous shit like that. And now it's gotten so convoluted, I can't do it. Same thing with Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Is convoluted to be convoluted for no reason. They just want to be different. A lot of my vampires have been getting banned I have not. My buddy went in and built a vampire deck back in the day, but I haven't seen it since then. Hey, we got golden saucer. I like that's very like it's not overly done. Vampire decks are so fun. Like I said, he built one, a commander deck. He did the one that had that guy that looked like he's got the short white hair. Kind of looks like I can't remember. He's on the fucking front of the box. I don't think I got a box in here with him in it. I do have a carrying case that's got him on it. We got Renoa. Side quest, raise a chocobo. Dude, that was the fucking worst side quest to me. Swords of an Amazing Planeswalker. See, once Planeswalker dropped, which was 2000... Well, okay, I started looking around it in 2013. Dude, it just was so insane. I know when you look at it, it's probably not that bad. But when you haven't played in a while, and you just got Planeswalker and all these new abilities, it's like, what the fuck? Absolute Virtue. What are we looking at on you, buddy? I don't think you're on here. What are you from? Final Fantasy 11, that's why. I don't know who that is. I didn't play 11. Ah, dude, if I get a neon inked one, that'd be cool, but I doubt it. Airship Crash. I remember that. And Island from Final Fantasy 8. Keeping some cards over here that are out of sight. That the ones I know I'm not going to look through are pretty simple cards that I know I'm probably going to pull 1,000 of easily. I was confused when I first saw it. Dude, there's so much... When they do license, they make shit up. That I feel like it's last minute. They roll the dice. They got a whiteboard. They're all doing lines of Adderall, and they're like, all right, we got to get this stuff done. We need something good. Somebody will buy it. And these big tubby nerds in these card shops, and I'm just over here like, yeah, we will buy them. Not me. I'm going to buy that one. Once they did Final Fantasy, I was like, all right, you Adderall-driven weirdos. You bitch, I'm in. The fucking T-Rexosaur, dude. The bane of my existence. I hated him in 8. Such a dick. Dragoons, Wyvern. And 11. I did not play 11. Kalaket. 5. Didn't play that. See, this is what I was talking about a little while ago. That I love that they just went ahead and went with a meme of Sabin or Sabin, whatever you want to call him, suplexing the death train or the dead train. Final Fantasy boosters release. Take my money. That's what happened. That's literally what happened. You know what? This is going to get a case, a special one, just because it's the suplex. I just think it's a fun meme. Namazu Trader. 14 didn't play that. Final Fantasy 1. Now we got a full art. The Straw, which is Smuggler's Copter. I actually have that. I have the Smuggler's Copter somewhere. So we got another one. Let's go ahead and let's put that one right there in the old... I actually have 2 boxes of these, so yeah, I'm not going to be running out of these anytime soon. I have another one. I even have another clear coat. Came with it. I had plans that I was going to be trying to keep some of a lot of these. So yeah, if you got a Smuggler's Copter, it's the same thing. And this one is from 12. Releases another vehicle series. It's Gundam. And it's... I'm not a big Gundam fan. I need to get into that. I heard it's really good. But, dude, that would be such a quick cash grab because of people like you. I believe it. I believe it would win. Between that and, what was that other one? Evangelion? Those two? Dude, they would eat fucking money. It'd burn holes in people's pockets. 100%. That's from 7? I don't remember that. Oh, yeah, that's the guy in the, elevator. Another Lionheart. Clash of Icons. Ooh, that one actually looks cool. That looks so dope. And then, another summon. Get you over there. You. Another fucking full art. They definitely got a dartboard Friday. Dude, 100%. They got something going on. They're not dumb. But I heard what happened. This I forget. I think it was a YouTube video. Maybe I was talking to somebody. But basically, the idea is what happened. Like, card sales are not doing like perfect. They were losing. They got bought out or whatever the hell happened. And then basically, like what a lot of companies they will do is, all right, we need to start making quick bang for our buck. That's awesome. Final Fantasy 16. That's really cool. I like that. But basically, that one's actually foil. They went to the dartboard idea, as you would put it. Or, what did South Park call it? Fucking manatees or some shit, pulling balls out of it, pulling them out or whatever, for random words, phrases, cutaway gags. I would say it's the same thing. But basically, a company's like, we gotta get licensed stuff. We gotta get licensed stuff. Manatee Ball Pit. That's it. Manatee Ball Pit. But that's basically the same concept that what MTG's doing, is they're just trying to keep relevancy there by licensing out, buying license agreements, and making bukus of cash from people like me and you and everybody else. And then you got people that are streaming it, like I'm doing. Another Ifrit. Not worried about you. Don't care about you. That just looks cool. I'm not gonna lie. That's really nice. Nope. That looks dope. Haven't seen that. Final Act. Haven't played that one, that's why. Oh, that. I like that. That. You know, the people that did this, Billy Christian, that looks like he's done a handful of these. I pulled a Surge Foil of Tifa. Dude, nice. Billy did his homework. That is... I'm glad they didn't do it any other way. That is promptu. That is perfect. That is him. That is awesome. Sid, Timeless Artifactor. Oh, okay, nice. Another one. From 14. I didn't play that. Restoration Magic Foil. I know I saw a couple boosters for Assassin's Creed. Yeah. Actually, that was popping up on my Amazon account trying to tell me to buy it. I'm like, I don't know about that, man. Like, I think that's not for me. Why am I putting you in here? Almost forgot where I was going. I don't care that much about Assassin's Creed like that. Assassin's Creed's cool, but let's be real. I think 3 gets more hate than it deserves, but it's still not as good as 2. 2's great. It was peak. Black Flag 4 is a fantastic game. Not an Assassin's Creed game. It's just a really good game. And then they try to recreate it by making that really awful pirate game. It's like, dude, you had the fucking game. You just needed to do that. But take Assassin's Creed off of it. It was alright. Lots of reprinted, reskin cards. But yeah, I mean, we're running into that with this a little bit. Probably not as much. The only good cards were reprints. that sucks ass. I saw where there was some talk that this one wasn't going to have all that great. Wasn't going to be that powerful. And we got Final Fantasy and MTG before Grand Theft Auto 6. Yeah. 100% true. That is definitely what happened. Eh, what do you expect, though? How many drops they got this year? They got a couple. Cloudbound Moogle had you. Suplex again. Dude, I'm about to just pile. I'm making an entire collage of suplexes if I get another 10 of those. Airship Crash. Because that's just a memeable, funny thing. Baron Rivalry. Jesus. Another full art. Dude, that is fucking metal looking. I don't see it on here, though. I mean, that is just... Yeah. Of course, it's... Okay, Deadly Dispute. If you have that, that's what that is. It's just a... art card of Deadly Dispute. I think I have Deadly Dispute. I don't have to look. At some point, I need to go through, what are the effects? Let's see. It's an instant. As an additional cost to cast this spell, sacrifice an artifact or creature, draw 2 cards, and create a treasure token. Which I assume that goes for anything on that. So, too bad. I got boxes and boxes of cards I got to go through at some point. I have old cards. They're a mixed collection. Only 2 mana. Yeah. Huh. Colorless. Anything you want. And a swamp. I have boxes. I'm eventually going to do a stream where I just go through them and we see what they are. Because they're not all Magic cards. Alright. Dark Knight's Great Sword. See, these dudes did some good. I mean, these arts are 100%. I mean, obviously it's not a screenshot. It's a recreation actual art card of a scene, and you can't. It's so great. Garland, we got Garland, guys. Fucking chaos! Holy shit! Well, if that don't get your dick hard, I don't know what will. Keeping you. That's wait. Hang on. There's no way it's a. It's just 2. Swamp and Fire? That's it? Card from your graveyard to the battlefield, transformed, activate only a sorcery? I mean... Okay, well, okay, that makes sense. That part makes sense. So it cost a lot to do this. Okay. I had to read it. Got Terra. There we go. Oh, wait. And then we got the Esper Terra. There we go. So I got Terra and her dad. Nice. You go with your dad. We're gonna put you over there with your dad. Yet again. Okay. Oh, that's Final Fantasy 1. See, I thought that was Locke. I mean, it looks like Locke. Except for Locke wears a shirt. Usually the opponent uses murder on it. Oh, unless opponent uses murder. Ah. Jesus. There's all. I like how some of them's got break points in it. Damn, no art card here. I got a few art cards. I might not be able to do a big poster, but it's looking like I'll be able to get a small, kind of like a poster frame. Be nice. I think it would look good. Aircraft, Retrieve, Fate, Elder. You are from 4. The hell? That was what? Like weird. Final Fantasy 2. Okay. Summon Fat Chocobo. I don't know why. I keep seeing the triangle thinking it's flipped for some reason. That's pretty nice. Put you with a summons there, buddy. And then we got our Blitzball. That's cool. You can go there. Capital City from 16. Actually, not even bad though. Crystal Chosen. We got Pixie. Edgar. Yeah, I mean, it looks like him. Hell yeah. And then we got Dion, the actual card. That's good. I have to try to divide them up. Tactician Magician. I don't... Oh, he's 11, that's why. You go right there, because I don't know. Oh, that looks dope. What the hell is that? A dead dragon on top of that, or is that a real dragon? Alright, this is Final Fantasy 4. So it's going to be online if anybody plays the online point. That's what that's from. So you go over there to my little special pile. No. You go over there to my other special pile. Alright. Now, I'm already going to ruin it. Golbit's Crystal Collector. Oh, hell yeah. Who did this one? Tetsu Kurosawa? I don't know who that is. I don't remember him. What's that one from? Still. Go over there with the other arts. Fate. That's new. Red Mage, Rapier. Black Mage's Rod. The Wandering Merchant, Vane, Blitzball, Evil Reawakened. Galoof. It's good to see you again. There we go. We got Lot. Okay, that's Lot. That's definitely not the dude with the shirt off. Get on over there, Lock. Barrett Wallace. I think I already put him over here, but just in case. Void Warlock. Flip card. Don't I already have this? Dude, don't I? I think I already put it. I want to say I do. Yeah, I do. Just gotta find. Go over there anyway. Vaughn. I don't even want to put him in with my shit, but I swear to God I'm gonna have to. Fire Magic. That looks really cool. Gongaga. Reactor Town. I love that. Imagine Magic just keeps going. 10 years from now, people don't even know about the Final Fantasy stuff. And they just start playing lands they didn't. They're like, oh man, yeah, that's a really good one. And they find out, oh wait, that's from Final Fantasy. Get some new introduction players that didn't know Final Fantasy was one of them. Sage's word I'm not going to be able to pronounce. Weapons Vendor. Haste Magic. I figured they probably could have done something better than that. I would also not have seen it being red. Why is it fire? Or mountain. Target creature gets +3/+1. That just doesn't feel right for haste, but yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna argue that big. That's it. Alright, Final Fantasy's Magic the Gathering's unplayable. They fucked up haste. Town Greeter. You know what? That makes sense. That it would be him. Adventures in. Unexpected request. Oh yeah, that's. I remember that thing. Travel the overworld. Got you. Where's inspiration? Side quest. Catch a fish. You know what? Here's a little fun fact. This was the last trophy I needed to get the platinum for Final Fantasy 15. Was the fishing side quest. It was tedious, but it was fun. Chocobo kick and another full mountain, which I got plenty of those. Gotten to the point where I just collect full art cards for if I ever get back into playing, I want to use them instead of regular mana. Mass Effect. Stop. I don't want to waste so much money. Like right now, I'm still mad. I was supposed to go get this 4-wheeler today to help with some a few extra things I was needing because I could get it on a monthly, deal. And my trailer popped off, and well, my hitch broke, or not broke. It just flew off for some reason, and I had to stop. Place was about to close, and I didn't get to get it. Yeah, like the hitch, the pin, and the cotter pin. And actually, at the beginning of my stream, you'll see Ricky said something, if you can see it. He said, first thing you do, check your haul. A trailer is a pin, which I did. But it bounced around. The cotter pin snapped off, and the locking pin, or whatever you want to call it, for the hitch slid out, fell somewhere down the road. And if it wasn't for those, safety hooks you put in a trailer, it would have flew off and ran off the road and probably hit a car. So luckily it did it on a little back road, not a highway, nothing like that. And my cousin stayed with it while I went to AutoZone, and I bought some big beefy locks that lock into it. So now it's not going anywhere. And now I got locking pins and locking stuff for every actual moving part. So nothing is going to move now. But I didn't go get that 4-wheeler. So, oh well, it's not a big deal. Nobody got hurt. And 0 loss. No, I'm very lucky for all that. That's fine. That is where my luck is for sure. but it was raining. I was making okay time. It was probably not the best thing I needed to do today anyway. It's fine. It doesn't hurt my feelings. So this is Counterspell, Wild Rose Rebellion. Final Fantasy 2. That looks really cool. I like that. Ether are getting a clear coat. A little bit luckier than my buddy. He had lightning strike and tore up his entire entertainment system. His PlayStation 5, his daughter's Switch, his TV, his soundbar, and something else. Somehow it went through a surge protector, didn't protect shit, and fried every system. So I think I'm a little bit luckier than he is right now. $3,800 worth of damage. Hey, we got Anima. Another summon. Oh, what the fuck is that? Final Fantasy 14, Omega Heartless Evolution. Well, that sounds like some crazy shit, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, that looks nice. Jador, Final Fantasy 6, baby. Yeah, you get your own special thing. You go up here too. Here, a foil, and I think I already had that one, just in case I don't. You go to there. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait till next weekend and go get it, since I got all the locking mechanisms for it now, and it won't fly off. Mills, half their library. Really? Jesus. I did not even look at that. Why did I? Hang on. Let me reread that. Wait, what? I'm looking for the land one. Okay. That's why I wasn't looking at it right. Here we go. Oh! Yeah, shit. Target opponent mills half their library rounded down. That's not very expensive to fuck them either. For 6? What's that mean? That's a lot of damage. Jesus. Line it up with Traumatized. Yeah, go ahead and just write that out in real. They have like 10 cards. That's a good way to fuck everything up. If you can get that play out right, you'd smoke some decks out now. Jesus. That is monstrous. That is just... See, that's why I'm glad I don't play that much anymore, because that... shit like that pissed me off. I'd get too mad. I tell you what I have been watching, though. I'd have to find him. There's a guy... his best videos, which I know I don't want to shit on him, but his biggest videos are quite literally his Magic the Gathering tournaments where people get caught cheating. One of them was a referee. A fucking referee got caught. Mix it with blue and green deck and you have mana out the ass. Yeah. Iron Giant. That dude was an absolute monster in 15. Scumbags. Dude. Woo! What the fuck? That's a whole lot of reading down there, fellas. Choose one additional cost. Until end of turn, target creature you control gains. When this creature dies, return to the battlefield under its owner's control and it has a choice from toughness. That's ridiculous. Just looks cool. It's got all his limits in the back. But yeah, those scumbags, I'm going to tell you, it's actually pretty funny. There was 2 Summon Fenrir cheaters that were cheating against each other, and they couldn't say anything because they knew they were cheating. They kept it quiet, and I think they both got disqualified in the middle of that. Card collection from 14. I didn't play that one. No, that one. Bart's and Boko. Okay, yeah, it's 5. I didn't play that one either. I started to go through 1 and 5. 1 through 5. Seat of Sanctum. Dude, that's foil too. That looks nice. Mill 2 cards, then you may sacrifice this land. You return another target permanent card from your graveyard to the hand. Yeah, pretty useful. That's all you're saying. Yeah. I mean, depends on what you would consider good. I'm not looking for price. I'm just looking for cards that I think look cool. That look neat. The coolest one to me right now is some of these full art ones, which I like, and then this foil signatured one. I think that's cool. I just collect. Paper Magic is overrun with cheaters nowadays. Wizards shut down their judge system. Really? See, that's what I was saying. That guy I've been watching, he breaks down their cheating. And I played a cheater in school, and it would piss me off. He did underpulls, and if any, I mean, y'all should know what underpulling is. But just in case you don't, just to be real quick, it's a magician's trick where when you grab the deck and you go to pull, you're pulling from under. So you never pull that top card. So you're literally just doing this. And he would always have it stacked under, because a lot of people don't pay attention when you grab your deck and you're doing this. Nobody really cares that much. Of course, I'm pretty sure in tournaments there's a big no-no to it. But in a casual play, if it's on the bottom, the opposite person's not going to care that much. And if you try to make sure they can't see it and you can see it, they'll do a quick bottom pull. And that's what that guy played like. And I still beat him because he was a dumbass. But I've been watching cheaters. But like I said, the two guys that was cheating against each other couldn't say shit. And it was so awkward. He sucks as a... Oh, dude. Not so fun fact. He got addicted to meth for a while, and then now he just got fired from Walmart. Local stores can ban you. They can, but they can also do like an events ban too, which, or at least that's what this guy was saying. Like I said, I'm not 100% for this. I'm just gonna let you know. I don't know every detail. I'm going off this guy's video. Hang on. Ooh. Dancers, chakrams. Where the fuck are you from? Alright, I assume that's probably from online. But, you can get, like, banned from a little bit more past your local store. I think the channel's name you're thinking of is... Yep, there you go. Yes. Nikachu. I like his shit, man. He's so good. But like I said, unfortunately for his channel, that's his most popular content. That's the only content I like on his channel. I don't like a lot of his other breakdowns. But I subbed to him just because I like his cheating videos. They're great. I haven't watched them all. I've only been watching periodically when I'm just doing something that's just nonchalant, probably eating or something. I'll peek into his cheating videos, and they're fantastic. I like them. Tifa's Limit Break. Sweet. Go over there. Well, there's that person from earlier that I got the full art card from. They're named. You go over there. Tonberry, the biggest asshole of everything. Nobody likes you. I pre-ordered the 4 commander decks. I got Zidane. Nice. And Aerith right after that. That's actually a really good art. I like the anime look. That's great. And a foil. And a Nation of Scholars. You can go over there. I'm making a pile of random shit to go through. Yeah, I'm liking a lot of the art. I'm liking the full arts. I'm liking the lands. They did not fuck up when doing this. This is a fantastic pool. I don't do a lot of Magic the Gathering pools. I've done a few. I've butchered the name 1,000 times, but the box set that came out with the new Meosians, I did, I think, 1 or 2 on stream. I did Thunder Junction when it came out. It was a little poo. I didn't like it. Lands are super clean. Yes, the full lands are, dude, they're just, they are amazing. Combat Tutorial. This was a game that just took fucking forever to get into the game. 10 was cool, but it's just too much to me. Undercity Rats, Chocobo Kick. The one thing I liked, though, I didn't buy the super expensive ones for good reason. Because those decks probably are useful. The only one I wanted, which I had to get, which I already opened it, but this is the unopened one. I'm putting this on my wall. I like it. Of course, there's 2 codes in it, but I can't give those codes out because I'm not opening it. I think Grizzly already got the codes, I believe. So, if you missed it, you missed it. World map. Newfound adventure. See? Farseek is what it's a reskin of. I'm trying to see how I'm going to put these in, but some of these are going to get postered, basically. Said it already, but something like these are going to get put into like a poster frame. I think it would look nice. Once I get them lined up better inside these cases. Because I found these on Amazon. They're fairly cheap. Not super expensive. I like them. A little bit more tough, rugged. Won't take as much damage. And then once I put them in something, I can kind of put a little double sticky tape without actually putting the double sticky tape on the cards themselves. Hold them in place. Clive's Hideaway. I forgot about that. Got another flip. You are from 14 or not 9. Oh yeah, that's the other dude. That's the bad guy. All 4 decks are decent at worst. Like Final Fantasy 6 deck. Almost broken at best. Final Fantasy 10 deck, which I found out when you opened it first. And it became public enemy number 1. Wow. Sounds about right. That's actually a pretty cool looking token card. But don't care about the tokens that much. Yeah, I've heard a little bit of mixed. At first, I want to say a lot of stuff I was seeing was a lot of people kind of banking it was just going to be kind of trash. More cash grabby rather than good. And now I'm hearing the opposite. Precon's pretty powerful nowadays. Oh, another art card. Oh, yes. We got, and it's, we got another signed one. Signed. Gotta take that with a grain of salt. Still, I like those foil signed. In fact, I got a foil signed. I think it's foil signed. I collect dumb shit, man. I gotta put it up. Stone Cold Steve Austin, fake signature, replicated photo thing. It's somewhere actually sitting to the side. I haven't moved it anywhere. It's this. It's so dumb. But I remember having it as a kid. I had the full poster. It was a full picture and had the same signature. So I bought that because I thought I loved Stone Cold Steve Austin when I was growing up. Oh. Well, full art card, you're going over there. There we go. I like collecting really dumb things. Like, I got a manga collection over there of only my favorite mangas, which is Naruto, Demon Slayer, Dragon Ball Z, Zelda, all the Zeldas, and Full Metal Alchemist. I think there's Death Note over there, too. All the only ones I really cared about. The mainstream ones, I'm definitely not the biggest fan of anime itself, but I know what I like, and I get it. That's the only way to put it. I have the Dragon Ball manga set. Yeah, Amazon had it for sale. Well, it ain't cheap, but it was cheap for what it was. I had it on sale. Same thing, I got the Blu-ray set of DBZ on the wall. And then I also got House and Supernatural. And the Middle Earth Collection, which I like. Oh, Gladius. Had to have you. Another summon, Primal Garuda. Here it is again. That milled one. Ridiculous. Your foil, so you can go over there, and that looks so peaceful and nice. I like how a lot of the arts, if you look at like pre-Final Fantasy VII, seemed like it was more peaceful stuff. Used to have a bunch of Naruto and One Piece manga, but had to leave them when I moved out. Oh, dude, that sucks. So bad. That sucks. But One Piece, it's going to sound really mean. It's just way too much One Piece. So even if you would have kept it, you would have been missing out because of how much One Piece comes out. It's ridiculous. I don't like One Piece that much. I'm not gonna hate on it. You know what? I'm gonna do one more for now. Since we're all chatting and it's been fun so far. Let's get another one. Where did my knife go? I'm missing my knife. I can't find a good opening spot on these. These seals, I always fuck up. What am I doing? I got this. There's never enough One Piece. Look, I am going to admit, I am a One Piece hater, okay? I just am. That's not even opening it. That's ridiculous. Yeah, no, it's just, I always talk shit about it. It's got a, what the heck? Jesus. It's got a dedicated fan base. I don't know, I couldn't, it couldn't keep my attention. It just couldn't do it. But at the same time, I don't like long animes. I just don't. Naruto was pushing the limit, but I got the entire series on 3 box sets, so it's readable. Yeah, see, 1,100 chapters is ridiculous when I'm looking at 100 chapters or 100 volumes. See, 72. Damn, my eyesight's full of shit right now. How the fuck did they get that wrong? It's like 100 of them for Naruto. So, I just can't do it. Also, the art style was like way too goofy for me at first. And a buddy of mine's like, oh man, it got better. They did really good. I'm like, I bet they did. But it's just not going to happen. But I'm not going to hate on somebody's... Oh, shit. Okay, of course I dropped that. Damn it. Oh, I dropped one of those cans. Yeah, it's supposed to be in the trash bag. There you go. The Amazon box that came in, I'm using as a trash can. Not even worried about it right now. Alright. Damn, I just ripped it and it's not, there we go. The art definitely had a major upgrade as time went on. Some of the fight scenes look better. And the throwaway scenes. Yeah, if it takes... I'm pretty big on, like, if the first few episodes or whatever don't really entice me, you lost me. And it unfortunately did that. But for the people that are fans of it, I'm glad it's still around and the creator's still there to make them. That's what I like. I like when somebody that's a fan of an anime can still enjoy their anime. See, I like Berserk. Fortunately, don't look like we're going to be able to finish that one with the full, you know, creative mind of the original creator. But there's somebody that's supposed to be running it. Shit. That's supposed to have the information to finish it. And I hope we get it. Berserk is a masterpiece. It is. It's timeless. It's great. As long as everyone's happy and having fun, that's what matters. It does. I think it's okay for people to have opinions. I think One Piece is like fan bases itself. The hardcore ones just being assholes is a little overrated, but I'm glad they get to enjoy it. I'm glad that they get to have theirs. You know, there's a lot of people that don't get theirs. And that sucks. There's some shows that just get one-offed and it's dead. Alright. Where are you from? It's from 15. I don't remember you. No, 16. Is that the brother's dog? See, I played 16 one time and completely forgot everything about 16. Other than the fact that it's just Attack on Titan mixed with DMC. sadden me. Cipher. Sweet. Keeping you. And then the land. That's the island based off of the card I had earlier. Can't remember the card. Don't know why I put you over there. I like how Berserk's first page tells you what it's going to be. It is going to be it's not Barney and Friends. One Often Dead. Used to love Dead. Dude, Dead Man Wonderland was awesome. And that's why I'm mad about that show. It was so cool. The anime was fantastic. And then done. Who cares? Why, man? You had something going. Ooh. Damn. Bahamut, right? Yeah. Summon Bahamut full art card. That is fantastic. That's one of, what do they call it? There's an art style that's down here. No, never mind. It's not neon ink. What am I calling it? It's something else. It does not matter. Doesn't matter. That is still fucking cool. Still listen to Dead Go So Hard. Actually, the songs I don't listen to it. I whistle them, kind of hum them. Is Full Metal Alchemist. It's one of the. It's the ending theme. That I listen to that in my head, so I like it. And then there's another one. I think it's Naruto. The God, I can't remember the name of it. I like it. I think it's great. Admittedly, never seen Full Metal. It's a good watch. It's fantastic. It's my favorite. Full Metal is my favorite anime ever made. I've watched it. I've watched 03 a handful of times, but I have watched there for a while. I think I watched Brotherhood. Oh God, I don't know how many times. That and like Avatar: Last Airbender. In fact, here's another fun thing. Like when I'm in here, I'm reading it right now. So halfway through that. So I love it. It's good. Brotherhood is the one you need to watch, not just because it's closest to the source material, considering it's actually one for one from the manga, but it has good, beginning, middle, end. That's another thing about anime and manga. If it's not, 30 volumes, very good pacing, I don't like it. And there's a lot of them like that. Like, to be honest, Dragon Ball is good because it was very unique for the time, but it is kind of a hard read, rereading that stuff. Those future watches. Well, good. At least you got it on your list. That's the first thing to do. Got a card, Seraphon, which turns into Frozen. Got her crystallized. Another foil. This one, same thing I've already had. Yeah, I love it. Full Metal has been so. I accidentally got into Full Metal. I actually did a video on it a while back, but if anybody remembers .hack, that was coming on around the same time. I think is where my mix-up happened. It was coming on around the same time that Full Metal ended up coming out, just roughly. I can't remember what happened. But I was watching Toonami, and, in .hack, they digitized themselves into the game. And that was one of the earlier animes I watched. That, and obviously, like Dragon Ball Z. But I was like, okay, I'm going to watch this week's .hack. And I went to watch it. And all of a sudden, I see these two kids having digitized, because they have track marks from transmutation. And I mistake that for .hack for a second. I'm like, is this .hack, but for like cool teens? And it was so bloody. And then the intro popped, and it was called Full Metal. And I was like, don't know what this is, but this goes hard. So I watched it and fell in love. And then roughly right around the time Avatar: Last Airbender was ending, I saw a trailer for Brotherhood. I was like, is this a sequel? And they're like, it's the retelling, more closer to the source material or whatever. There it is. That's the same thing from this. That's what I was looking at. Is that not the same thing? They just look the same to me. Yeah, that's the same thing. This one just looks all tore up. Alright, got you, so. Demon Wall, fuck you, buddy. Ignis, cooking, like he should. Dot and hack is one of my biggest hyperfixations. TCG owned 3-4 of the PlayStation 2 games and have multiple collector's items. I thought they only had 3. Wasn't the 4th one just, wasn't that just, the PS4 port? They just dropped it for some fucking reason? Somehow? I might be wrong. I'm not a big Dot Hat fan, I'm not gonna lie. Watch that, it's good. Summon Leviathan. It was good. I'm not saying it was bad. I like the PS4 game. That was awesome. It was fantastic. I think I got down to 3 or 4, and then I just stopped playing it for some reason. I can't remember why. And then I try to replay it now, because what I would do, I'd farm it at max level. Just keep switching up all the codes to where you could fight higher level dungeons or whatever, and keep leveling up and keep leveling up until then you could just one-shot everything through the whole game. It's ridiculous. 4 games for infection, mutation, outbreak, and quarantine. Ah! It's like $500. I don't blame you. I got lucky. The only $500 game I have is Castlevania Symphony of the Night, and I didn't buy it. Friend of mine, some local, well, he's a truck driver, but he went to a local retro store in a town he was at, and somebody misdid the decimal on the price gun and put it down for $50. So I got a mint condition black disc 1997 original release Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Not greatest hits. And I don't know if it's 500 anymore, but I know the greatest hits is 150. It's the only thing I have that's worth like that much. And I love it. That's what the t-shirt is. That's a replica of. Like right over there is a poster of Full Metal. I got Full Metal behind me. Well, behind that. I got all these posters I got to put up. I've been setting everything up in this room and kind of piling it up because in July I got a week off. And in that week, I'm going to be taking an entire fridge section out of here and all this stuff. And I'm putting new stuff up to try to get all my nerdy shit just filling up all the walls better and better. Is the plan. Plans change sometimes, but we'll see. I got a month. I'll worry about it later. I just got a massive pile. There we got Kane. Dude, he looks dope. That's the plan. I'm gonna get all my nerdy shit back more and more. But yeah, finding that game, he gave it to me for Christmas because since y'all are new to the channel, or some of y'all probably are, I don't speedrun it per se, like, you know, you see speedrunners doing really good, but I use speedrun tactics when playing it, or I play it casually, whatever. But I've streamed that more than any other game on my channel because I've streamed it a few times. I still play Castlevania Symphony of the Night a lot, even off stream. I'll play it. It's a game I don't know why. I love it. I've loved it since day one, and I will never stop playing it. I think it's because the pacing is just perfect to me. I love the enemies, the bosses, and the upside down castle, everything in between it. Priciest piece I own is .hack GU. That's the one. GU's the ones was on PlayStation, wasn't it? Last Recode Collector's Box. Were only 5 G's, and a handful were given to influencers, and nothing since. That's pretty good flex, I mean, to be honest. Something nice. Something you can say you own. I went through this one, didn't I? Yeah. It's always nice to have something that has a small little story to it. Ooh, nope, don't fall. I shouldn't have you stacked, no way. Make this easier. Alright. I'm just going to put them over here out of camera sight. And I need to start restacking some of this stuff anyway. There we go. That'll work. Yeah, if it wasn't for my buddy, I never would have gotten that, though. I always had you know, I always seen it on eBay and stuff, and I was like, dude, I would totally love that. That would be a dream to own that. Just that one. And of course, there's the two PS2 games for about $100 a piece. That's pricey, but it's not $500. It's not a car payment or a truck payment or something. Frank got super lucky. Love finds like that. Yeah. It was damn lucky. In fact, Tenchu Wrath of Heaven, I think, went up here recently. I have it. I got it for $10 at a local store. Got lucky that they overlooked it and priced it wrong. That's a PS2. Like, that is a fucking fine for me. I can't remember how much does it go for now. That's let's see. It may not be up again. It was up at one point in time. $55. Okay, one's 10. 30. So, well, one of the... No, that's Fatal Shadows, which I don't have that one. No game is $10. Just the case is $10 now. Some of them... Yeah, so it's not too expensive. I got that in Tenchu 2. No, not Tenchu 2. Tenchu Z? Tenchu Return, I think, and something else. An Xbox game. I can't remember. I bought a few of them. Tenchu is a very... I think it's just a very missed game. Even though it was a good franchise, I don't think a lot of people really played it. Rescue mission. Fight on. Iron. There we go. Diamond weapon. You go over there with my special cards. Phoenix Downs. Realm Sketching. That's it. She's from 6. That's right. I knew I forgot her name. A Realm Reborn. Obviously that's 14. More Keiju. Of course. Got you, but you go over there. Summon. Insomnia Crown Town. I have you, but you go there. I got lucky the other day. I got, this one's actually pretty... I'm not gonna lie. What am I doing? It's right here. I think the sticker might still be on it. I gotta throw that... There we go. Let's see. Not you. You. I bought a few things the other day I thought were pretty nice. But I got a hold of this. Which was... It's got everything in it. Still great. So, I ain't gonna lie. I like it. Went into the local store that usually keeps up to date, really good quality. Everything. And they had that, and I was like, yeah, I gotta get it, even though I don't need to. It was definitely higher than what I would have paid, but or what I wanted to pay. But I would have rather got the one on Xbox, but I get what I can get when I can get it. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. That real classic Japanese style art to it is just... That is nice. You get your case before I figure anything else out. These full art cards are banging so hard, man. What the hell? What are you? So I'm getting one of these. There, Jesus. I don't know what that was. Something got in one. Magic Tech Infantry, commune with beavers again. I already got too many of those summons, I'm good. Wild Rose Rebellion, which I already have, but I'll put you over there. Primal Garuda, got you. I got you. Got you. Squall, there we go. I didn't have him. Got the intervention, but you are foil. Another swamp. Well, you're full art. Full art, go there. Now, if I can get cloud full art, that would be great. I'll put those side by side in a small little mural thing. Not a full art. Dang it! Oh, no. And you cannot... Oh, shit. Hang on. You gotta keep that one out of frame. Where are you going to go? That'd be fine up there. Can't have those on the stream at all. Alright. Let's go. More greens. Magic Damper. Cloudbound. Summon Ifrit, which I already have. Yes. So a reskin of Laboratory Maniac Benadell Adventures, which is 11. You know anything about 11? It's 11. I don't know anything about the online. So 11 and 14 I'm not going to know really anything about. I think 1 through 5, there's a few vague references I'll understand, but I don't know much. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12... 13 I know some references of. 15 and 16 are about the main ones I know. They're what I will know after that. Got you already. Got you. Got you, Barrett. Side quest Montheart. Got you again, and the full art of that. Which is great. Another Absolute Virtue. Put you to the side. Sandworm. You're a foil. Let's keep you. Rabbinass Royal City. What? 12. That's great. Alright. Surprised I actually gotten through this many. Usually it takes me about 2 hours to do one box. What I'll probably do, I'm going to finish this one, and then I'm going to go to bed. But what I'm going to do is finish these two and start some South Park tomorrow. The, what is it called? Second one. Fractured Butthole. I'm going to do that. I think that'd be what I want to get into. I need to get this back to camera a little bit. Light. Not trying to run. There we go. Reno and Rude, baby. More 7 characters. I got a massive pile of character names. Who is that? 10. I didn't get that far, so I didn't play that far. I don't know him. And Steiner. Damn. Gilgamesh. See what you're doing there, buddy. Legendary creature. Whenever Gilgamesh enters or attacks, look at the top 6 cards of your life. These should just be broken. You may put any number of equipment cards from among them onto the field or battlefield. Put the rest at the bottom in a random order. When you put one or more equipment onto the battlefield this way, attach one of them to the same row you control. Trying to upgrade and theory craft ideas. This set has been awful for my back and posture. I can only imagine the people going through. I mean, because it's such heavy popular franchises hitting together. So you can build actual... You can be super, like, anal about it and build Final Fantasy only build decks. Or you can mix on some old style decks. And we got 2 foils. Which I know a lot of people are going to be just hammering through. They're going to try to find out. I was pretty excited to be able to get a few of them before. I just didn't do none of the pre-release stuff. And there was some of those $800 boxes I was not going to get. I did not see the point in that. That was ridiculous. I figured my favorite-ish characters like Cloud and Sephiroth, their little feud. So, obviously, their decks had to have, wanted to. Oh, come on. Oh, damn, it's not who I wanted. But it's another signed one. God, what's his name? Kamari? Kamari? Yeah. Another signed one with Kamari. Go ahead and get you in here. I want to be as pure as possible, but mixing other cards is probably going to be a must. Yeah. It will, but you might get away with it if you can find cards that are very close to looking like it. I don't see why it wouldn't look okay. Because, like, alright, for instance, that, you can probably throw a few extra dragons in there. A cat, you could throw some extra cats. Suplex, I'm making a whole suplex thing. Gotta remember that. I gotta go through all those and find all the suplexes. It's gonna be fucking hilarious. Steiner, I got you. Excalibur 2! Nice. I'll put you over there, why not? Don't know what exactly I'm gonna do with those. That idea, still getting mulled over. Got another Seed Academy, which turns into Airborne. Go over there. And Gungaga. Your foil. I'll have to re-go through all these just to get all the lands out and find... I gotta get boxes and boxes and stuff and change all this because I gotta get the old boxes I got. They're pretty well done. The guy that I bought them off of was like super OCD. He was a nutcase when it came to that stuff. So I tried to... I want to make Final Fantasy boxes instead of... This is white cards, this is blue cards, this is blue cards with white cards. I want to... This is all Final Fantasy box set stuff. Come on. Ah, damn it. But another one. It's sad. Still good, but not what I wanted. So I need something like that or Cloud. I wish they'd have a Cloud. They only got... How many cards do they have full art? So they got 53 full art cards. One of them's got to be Cloud. Anima. Do I have... I don't remember. Oh, shit. I didn't throw that away. Another Omega Heartless Evolution. Super heavy cost. Tifa's Limit Break. Got you. Exodus. Got you, but you're a flip. Let's get you over there. Weapons Vendor. Mountain. That's still really cool. Even though it's Final Fantasy 1, that definitely looks like it took inspiration from, like, Lord of the Rings. I need boxes. I've only been playing for a few years now, since 2019. Oh, well. Like I said, when I get all this cleared out, there is a whole bottom shelf. Most of it's Magic. Not all of it, but most of it. And, oh... It's got Meosians from 2000, when was it? I think 7. Which was a killer multiplayer deck. If you were playing teams, it was a murderous deck. Did really good. I got a box somewhere. Oh, you have a great night too. Appreciate you subbing, man. It's 11 here, so it's getting a little late. I woke up, I took a nap, and it was storming, so I had to get on late. I actually sucked. I haven't been able to do a single video all week because it's just been long hours. It's been tiring all week. I got you but better. Best boss ever is Ultras. He's so fucking oh. I think I already got yeah, I got the full art card. Do I have... This ain't on here, right? I don't remember. Probably not. I want the Buster Sword full art card. I think some of these are not going to be in this pool, though. They're in a different pool, ain't they? I think it says on some of these are from... See, Call Through the Ages. Okay, so that's the ones I do have. Terra's on here for $24, and I've pulled her twice, I think. Sephiroth, Savior, I haven't gotten you. Knights of Aura, I haven't gotten you, I don't think. I got the Bahamut art card, but I don't have Bahamut. Not that Summon Bahamut, anyway. Got Excalibur 2, but not that art style, which that's only $2. Yeah, I ain't got a lot of these. Summon Knights of the Round, I got that. I think I got that one, don't I? Yeah, 21. Oh, jeez. Yeah, it was 21. I think I already told that, though. That's fine. You go over there for now. I'm going to have to get you done. And Noctis. I think... Did I already get Noctis? I don't remember. You can go over here anyway. Like Mage's Robe and Vector Imperial Capital, which is Final Fantasy VI, of course. I remember Vector. That was a nice little spot. Ugh. Yeah, I think tomorrow what I'm going to do... I don't have anything to do tomorrow that I know of. Because I got to stay up tomorrow night. Which tomorrow night's going to be me doing something else. Another Rama. This full art card. Oh, that looks so fucking sweet. That is amazing. I like the style they went with for the Final Fantasy VII so far. That real classic. What do you call it? I don't remember that art style, but they are really good. He's gonna make a nice collage. Alright. Got a bunch of you, got a bunch of you, you. Another Ifrit. Been getting a lot of Ifrits. I didn't get, I think this is one of them? This is a redone one of Paragon, something Paragon, not sure. I don't think I got this one, I may have. Let's see. This is not one that I see. No, this isn't one. Not that big a deal though. All the way back to the top. Double check here. I don't have you. Oh, there's 3 Sids. Wait, what? Why is Nazgul in here? Oh, okay. It's called comparing them. Alright. Jumbo Cactar, which I had a version of, which ain't that one. So no, it's not on there. It's whatever, but he's still getting put in. That's a really nice... It's a cut scene, unfortunately. It's a screenshot, which I don't really like them that much. It feels cheap, but go in there anyway. It's not that big a deal. Final Act... Dark Knight, Rufus, Shinra, Water Crystal, Genova. Hell yeah, we got Genova. I'm gonna have to buy an extra whole box of shields for these, I think. I have a box somewhere that I haven't used in a minute. Might work. So I can get this. There we go. The Noctis screenshot that is used for Kenrith is super clean. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying they're bad. Come on. Sorcerer's Schemes. Who the fuck is that? I'm not saying they're bad. They get... Alright, I'm gonna let it be like... I'm gonna let it slide in Magic because they're not doing it an abundance amount... Or it's not abundant like it was in their own... Damn. Like in their own TCG little game, there was a lot of them, like a bunch of them. That's why I didn't buy them. At least the ones I saw. Let me put it that way. There's so enough of them to where I was like, yeah, I would not buy these. Because that's a problem. If you're just going to screenshot the game and go, alright, here's an ability, it just kind of ruins it for me. But these, like Ice Magic, that's not a screenshot. That's from the older stuff. Well, this one's from 10, apparently. Yep, because that's, I forgot her name. I completely forgot her name. I feel stupid. These are all very well done and in the art style that you would be familiar with. with Magic Gathering anyway. And look at that, Final Fantasy VI. That looks really cool. I like that. I still don't remember who that is. Summon Shiva. I don't think I got her yet. I got a couple of these already. I'm too worried about you. Vincent, baby! Hell yeah, we almost got the entire Final Fantasy VII crew out of just random pulls. I like that. Hollow. Mission Scholars. What is this? 14? Yeah, I don't know. 14. Yeah, this entire set's been thoroughly impressive. You could have, like, not even told people this was Final Fantasy, and I feel like it still would look good. Like, say Final Fantasy never existed and they made these characters, this would be a pretty dead set, awesome pull to me. Obviously, the nostalgia in it was going to drive sales as well, but don't need you. Dragoon's Wyvern, got you. Suplex, can't wait to get a bunch of you. That is going to be the dumbest fucking poster. I know. But I'm going to get every one of these. It's going to be the giant meme poster of Suplex. My time has come to put my training to use. It's just... Ah, God, I love that meme so much. Said that about a billion times. Ooh, Gilgamesh Weapons Collector, another version. So that's what that means. So I got 2 of the 3. If I get one more, I get all 3. Get all 3 of his arts. Suplex's peak comedy, it was fantastic. They have not done that well since then. But I would like to see something that stupid again. There's talks that Final Fantasy either 8 or 9 is supposed to get a remake. So I got a couple Gilgameshes, which is great. That'll work. Alright, Dragoon's Lance, Coliseum Behemoth, King of the Dwarves. Now this one's from 9, that's right, I knew I recognized them. Restoration Magic Hollow, Trino Dark City, but you're nothing in that. Yeah, I think it's just going to be a really dumb meme, but I'm going to make a little mini poster thing out of it. I think it'd be funny. I just got to get the measurements right. Now it's been rumored to remake for a while, but it's starting to hear cries for 6 remake more. They said, and this came from like creators of it. Shit! Damn it. I mean, still good, but that's nice. Not the one I wanted. You go over there. I'll deal with you later. I think it was 9. They just did an like online. They just did a thing about it. I forget. Oh shit! I forget what the rumor is. But it showed where they just like was talking about, I guess, the remaster or doing something. Some new stuff came out, so the rumors are starting to spread again. I think I already got you, just in case I don't you go over there. I want to say I got him. Because he's from what, 2? 1, 2? Yeah. And then a hollow, 2 hollows. Nice. But they said 6 they just couldn't physically do. 6 is too big. Way too big. I mean, I played it on stream a while back. It's massive. Oh god, it's massive. I loved it. Definitely a hard to easy play. Ironically, I beat Kefka in one try because I used the only thing I did in it that wasn't for, I guess, an original play, and it was just for time's sake. I did hyperspeed just so I could run through stuff quicker, just to make this stream a little bit more streamlined to help everybody. So I wasn't on it for 6 weeks. And I power leveled a lot and then unlocked everybody to have, I forget the most ultimate power, which I was using a little bit of a tease guide just to kind of peek at it to make sure like I did stuff pretty correctly, because that game is really, really massive. And I didn't want to fucking just instantly die. I just realized I already pulled that before. I didn't realize that was Kefka poisoning it. Got you again. Oh, yes. Interrupt for that. I think that's one of the pull cards, ain't it? Real cool ones. Go down here. It is. That's $43. Well, yeah, because, yeah, they would have to make the same world twice. Yeah, yeah. You're right. That's not the biggest price one, but that's, I think, the biggest one I've pulled so far. It doesn't say it has to be foil. But, of course, just in case. Get you in there anyway. Nice. So it's good to have that in that already. That's what I like about this. They were cheap, but they're pretty durable for how you're gonna keep your cards. Alright, your foil. Alright, now what was I on about? Oh yeah, I did hyperspeed, but I gave myself the strongest fucking ability because I was doing a peek at the guide just to make sure I didn't ruin myself, and I almost did. Had some underleveled characters and almost put myself in a bind, but I ended up coming out and Kefka got murdered. All his one-shot stuff that does so much damage, I had so many like ways to heal that I survived. I outlasted him and just murdered him. Almost one-shotted him, it felt like. The 6 is fantastic. But yeah, I think you're right. The biggest problem would be trying to make 2 worlds. I think they could get away with it if they would just stick away from Aerith is like $50. Yeah. I think if they stuck away from the whole trying to make the world more like up close in 3D, Expedition 33 shows that they can do it. You know, Final Fantasy can be made that way. With Expedition 33's way of going around the map. Making a mini-map that would just be a small condensed version of the world, just like Final Fantasy did for years. So you can do that again. And it wouldn't be a cheap cash grab. I think it would work. I think I already have you. In fact, I'm almost positive I do. Circle of Power. Final Fantasy 14. I don't have anything to do with that. Emperor. Oh, nice. Lord of the Master of Hell, Final Fantasy 2. Don't have that. You go over there. Ultima again. Another instant ramen. Hollow. And you. Kefka. Yeah, Kefka. Alright, that I think I even said it on stream though. Kefka, if it wasn't for the fact that I had like power leveled and gave them all everybody that I knew I was going to use, all the mains. That I ran with, and if I didn't have them all maxed out on like their magic, like had their magic, I gave them almost every single summon over and over on all the characters damn near. And if I didn't do that, I probably would have gotten my ass whooped for sure. But even then, I still lost. Like the character still fucking died. Like I know I died. I know I had to resurrect. Like there's, I'm not even going to act like that. It wasn't still would have been a challenge if I didn't do that. Like. I can see. He's a tough bastard. I liked him. He's my favorite villain, period. Bar none. Sephiroth's cool. He's really cool factor. He's more like the lust factor. He's just real stoic looking. Kefka's a goober-ass clown, so nobody cares that much. Crystal Fragments. Summon Alexander. Cool. And the biggest thing about it... Traveling Chocobo. Why does that sound like that's it? Number 1 is Arden. I can see... I'm glad you said Arden above saying Sephiroth. I think Sephiroth, that's a $30 card. 25 market. Nice. Of course, because it's on here. I actually got a few decent pulls. I'm not getting my money back by no means, but that's not the plan here. That's why I try to make sure people know on my channel I'm not here to make money. I hate when people do that too much, when they're just all about making money. But yeah, Arden, I'll give you. He's what it's really goofy, but he's what you call what a tortured soul type person. Oh shit! Right there, foil. I thought he was pretty cool. I'm not gonna hate on it. I thought he was pretty well done. Arden, I'd have to say he'd probably be my close second, to be honest. Now that you mention it. Sephiroth I will say Sephiroth is definitely the most iconic because people outside of Final Fantasy would know who he is. You know, he's been in way more stuff than Arden. Kefka's been in just a handful. Come on, what we got? Damn it! Artist's backstory was so good. Yeah, I liked it. It was pretty decent. Woo! How are you from? Man, that is nice. I mean, they really did good on these arts. Really did good on these. I like them. Yeah, one day I'm probably going to replay 15 on stream at some point, but I only stream on the weekends, so I don't get a lot of time to really sit down and play all these games. And then High on Life 2 comes out. I am so ready for that. High on Life was a really good game, but it was just too short for what it was. They needed it to be bigger. And this is going to be it. Damn. It's a nice little full art. We'll put you over there with these other full arts I need to figure out what to do with. That one's, I know, not on that list. Togol? I don't think he's on it, but you got a name. Amberosa, I already got you. Zale, I don't... Do I? Yeah, I have it. Yeah, whatever, I'll put him over there anyway. Foil, and gone. Final Fantasy does pretty good with their characters. Each individual enemy or final, big bad, they don't really feel like it's just a rehashed villain every single time. Obviously, they're the villain, but they do good in backstories. They do good, and they just do good in making their villains either very villainous and almost understandable. Like Kefka, you understand he was tortured essentially and brought to insanity. You don't want him to do what he does, but you understand why he just does not give a shit. We got Angelo. Even though this is a token, I'm keeping it because it's Angelo. And we gotta keep the doggo. It has such good character identity. They do. That would be the word that it should be used. Character identity. They're very good with it. I don't care. Love it, hate it. That looks really dope. Warframe Cocoon is the Gravetide. Okay, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. Final Fantasy 13, which I didn't play, so you'll go over here with the other little full arts I gotta figure out what to do with. Black Waltz number 3. Dude, Black Waltz? Yep, I know you. You were an asshole. Videos return. I didn't play that one. We got another one. I think this is another one. Let's see. Damn. Nope, this one ain't it. At least not the one I saw. Another thing about Final Fantasy villains is some of them actually end up succeeding in their plots. To a degree. I think Kefka's really the only one that fully succeeded. And then at the end, you're not returning anything to normal. You're just picking up the lost pieces. Like, I think he was succeeded because there was no, like, he already succeeded at that point in time, didn't he? 2, I don't know what 2 is. 3, 4, and 5. I'll have to relook into those. I don't remember them too much. But I know 6, Kefka won. 7, you find out Sephiroth's been dead the whole time. Wandering Mistral. Arden did too. He plunged the world into the dark. That's true. He did. Yeah. You're right. It insists upon itself. Go to bed. Go to bed. I love the money pit. I love the money pit. How many I got left? 6. I got 9 packs left. Oh. Yeah, I forgot Arden did win. He definitely, he got what he wanted. I can't even remember why he did it. I know it's just because he basically went insane too. Because of all the shit they have in him. Slash of Light, Red Mage, Black Mage, Monk. There's a lot of artifacts in this one. Cargo ship. Better give me something good with all these. Belsar. Sweet. He just wanted the gods to feel ashamed. Yeah, makes sense. Got snow. See, it's been a while since I played it, so I don't remember a lot of it. I just know... I remember that he was the original one that was supposed to have the ability, wasn't it? Something like that. What Noctis's family had. It was supposed to be his or something, and they basically just fucked him over. So he's not really the bad guy. He was actually Noctis's family that's the bad guys, and I don't know. That's what I'm trying to remember, but I'm also like dead half asleep. Magic damper. They gave me a shit ton of these Ifrits. I'll have to relook up his lore. Tonberry. Zidane. I don't remember if I have him, but I think I do. Because he went on his whole speech about how he was promised the throne, but his ability to cure Star Scourge made his brother Brandon a traitor. Oh yeah, shit, they were fucking brothers. See, I played it, but I've skipped all the cutscenes at this point, years later. I've played it over and over just to try to... Oh, shit. The Umbral God. That looks pretty meaty. That makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. I forgot he'd done any of that. I do remember that he was just like toying with him most of the story. I think it's funny though. Like he gets what he wants, but in the wrong way. Because I mean, Lucius's family line is dead, or Lucius, whatever. Because he uses the Knights of the Round and just gets fucking murdered. I see why people don't like 15, don't get me wrong. The story is... It's as good as you want to be attached to it, because it definitely has, you know, like his... Hell yeah. Sin, Spirit, Punishment. I like Arden, for the most part. I think he's pretty dope. The way he, is the tortured soul, the, you know, a guy that got completely screwed over by what power he has. I think it's pretty neat, but at the same time, it felt super rushed considering like none of the areas Phil lived in, the map was just kind of bleh. While looking great, like everything's explorable, you don't have really a whole lot of town, which I didn't like. But it's just like one city, so or one state. But I think the story was okay. I just hate that you had to go through 56 mediums to find out what the whole story is. Because you got to watch the movie. Which before the game came out, the guy that I actually I went and gave one of these starter kits to, he had got another one. Oh, we're gonna have a fucking whole suplex thing. We weren't even friends really at that time. We knew each other. He's like, "Hey man, you want to come after work and come watch the new movie before the game comes out?" And I was like, "Yeah, I love 15 so much, but they spread it all over so many medias." Yep, movie, 2 games, YouTube anime. I didn't even know about the YouTube anime series. The book that took place, see, yeah, and they missed out on some DLC. So it's not even a complete game, to be honest. It's unfortunately not. It's just something that we have to realize. Not the chaos. Genji Glove. Why does it look like I've seen that up here? Is Genji's Glove a part of this? Part of one of them good pools? It is not. While on the subject of something, bored and have like an hour, I will probably, yeah, no, I'll definitely have to check that out. I might watch it while I go lay down here when I get done with these last 6 pulls I got. Definitely have to watch it. I didn't know they had it on YouTube. That's the thing. I mean, like, the Final Fantasy VII got away with it because they're, which I bought the Blu-ray hop, dude. I loved it. Advent Children came out, you know, years later, and it's not the core story. It's just a little bit of nostalgia. You get to see Sephiroth. Come on, baby. Shit. Still a good pull, but not what I wanted. I think I already have him. Yeah, I have him. Just use him at. Damn. I want Cloud. Of course, I'll find out tomorrow, I guess, some more. But, you know, that was a medium that came out, what, 10 years later? 2000? When did that come out? That was a while back. I have 2. I have the original DVD, and then I got that Blu-ray, that special, 2006. Okay, there you go. So yeah, 9 years later, a movie comes out. And then if you want to be kind of a dick about it, Dirge of Cerberus, which I have over there. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I got Dirge of Cerberus and Crisis Core Japanese import. Can't even play it because I don't even have a PSP. I bought it because it was there. Oh. Nice. Don't have a reason for it, but yeah. That's one that's got multimedias, but it wasn't like a fucking series drop. Like, they did too much and not enough. Not a good game. It is not. It is not. It was neat when I was a kid. Cutscenes are fantastic. Some of the best cutscenes from 2005, whatever it came out. I mean, it was terrific looking. Gameplay is hot garbage. And there's a nice little art style for Anima. And then I got the regalia. Nice. The lunar whale. Alright, you put you over here. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with all these little nostalgia cards, I'm calling them. You gotta go with the summons. You gotta go up. Yeah. Dirge. Now there is rumors and there's been communications, this, that, and the other, with me and some other people. But there's rumors right now that because they're implementing so much into the Final Fantasy Remake series, Dirge might be on the table. Because Crisis Core got put in. And if you remember the ending of Dirge and the ending of Crisis Core, there's a huge thing we're missing here. Why would they bring that out for it to not be technically canon in a way? Because from what I understand now, I might be wrong, but I think you probably be on the same page. Because I had to have same guy that I've talked about a couple times. He had to explain the timeline to me because I was very irate about the remake not being a remake, and then he kind of explained it to me and kind of grew on me. But like, this is just essentially the remake's just a sequel to the original because it's just the entire events have already happened and now they're trying to replay them back, and it's just like a replay over and over. The cutscenes look great. They use some really nice designs for enemies, such wasted potential. Yeah, but because of the fact that some of those are so popular, and this is a retelling, that technically Dirge and all this is still canon, and they might try to utilize it again. Self-destruct. What is this from? 15? I don't fucking remember that. No, 5. Jesus, my eyesight is going to shit right now. Sid, timeless artifact. Oh yeah, these are. They're not worth a lot, but they're still nice to get. Yeah, they're a couple bucks each. I don't know. This one ain't one of them. He's not one of the 3 that I see up here. Oh, you go over there. I'm going to keep you. Fire crystal, blah, 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 vector and forward. Okay. They did put Whis in the battle slim. Yeah. Oh, well, you know what? I kind of forgot. It was just a sim, wasn't it? It wasn't in the actual game. No, wait, he is. He's in, you fight, not him, but, oh my god, the darkness dude from, Integrate. He's an Integrate. Not Whis, but Whis' little BDSM dude. He's actually in that game. He kills that girl's Yuffie? think it's Yuffie. Yeah, it kills Yuffie's buddy. I had to wait till I had a PS5 before I even got to play Integrate. No, we're not going to get it. Garnet, I already have you. And I just now realized that's just a lot better design of hers, considering the fact that they went so cartoony with it. Restoration. We got Titan. Almost got all the summons. Preach Wonderland's Island. Foils. They did put Whis. Oh wait, you already said that. I didn't know if you had something else. But yeah, they might. Since they got him, Whis has got to be a part of it. Obviously, they wouldn't just put him in the sim if he isn't somewhere. I don't know. Something's gonna happen. I'm hoping, because those are some badass, you know, soldier rejects or whatever you want to call them. They were monsters. Uh oh. All right, I already kind of ruined myself. Couldn't help it. Let's see. Slash Elder Reinforcements. Vincent. I already have you. Zach Fair. I already have you, but you're going over here anyway because I got to go through some of you. Elixir. Side quest. Raise a Chocobo. Another black. Gotcha. That one looks really cool. That one looks better than the other one. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Come a long way since they released that. There is no way they could not figure it out and make it better. It's impossible. Like, they did some quality of life improvements on Crisis Core, which was still a fantastic game in its own right from 2000 fucking ancient times on a PSP of all things, which is barely more powerful, or like, than what, like in between a 1 and a 2. I say probably about a PS2, but oh, come on, please, please, no. Well, Shiva, that'd be all right. We're good with Shiva, which I already have. Oh, never mind, I already have her. Damn it. Prompto's DLC was also a shooter. It was, wasn't it? Shit, I ain't played it in so long, I forgot. I didn't see the reason why I didn't really care about playing them though, the DLC, is because they didn't. I don't remember them doing anything towards the main game. Well, story. There's story. I'm not gonna say that that doesn't exist, but like they were by themselves. They weren't attached to the game. You had to go from the menu, which I thought was poop. I'm like, there we go. Got you, Kefka. Little bastard. I don't like that. If it's a DLC, it should be attached in the game, not to the side of the game, to me. See, I think that's where they failed. Like, their DLC system was shit. The game itself was great. It played great. I liked it. I loved the bosses. I liked everything in it. I just did not like the fact, like, the DLCs were by themselves on the side, which kind of made it a gargantuan waste of potential on its own. Yeah, if they clear what the characters do. Yeah, no, 100%. The story itself is great. What am I doing? No. No, their side stories are fantastic. I love them. They do great. It shows, you know, like, Prompto doesn't care if he's a... Ooh, I got a different iteration of Tidus. You know, he doesn't care if he's a clone or, you know, whatever. You see people accepting themselves for whatever turmoil they had, which was fine. It works. Had the most direct story relevance. I have to replay it. Ignis, I can't remember. I remember Gladios. Where's the fucking Phantom Train again? Gladios was like the most irrelevant one, I believe. It felt to me. Xanarkand. Ancient Metropolis. My eyesight's getting shit. I can't see half that card. But I think that's the last one I got. I'll have to clean this up. Oh! I cannot keep up. I'm not gonna be able to do the last 2 boxes. Oh, my eyesight's going to shit. And I have been up all day. I took 1 nap and I need to really get some sleep. Ignis ended up wielding the Ring of Lucy and fought Aiden with the Power of Kings. I don't remember that. Holy shit. Yeah, that shows how much I fucking forgot about Ignis. Of course, Ignis is a badass. Ignis was dope. Even when he was blinded, dude was just like smoking shit. You can't get mad with Ignis. He was a die-hard bodyguard friend of Noctis. I think, hang on. Make sure. Yeah, Ignis is the guy that used the potions, wasn't it? Yeah. Make sure I remember all these people right. Prompto's the dude. Oh shit. Yeah, okay. He's, yeah, Ignis, whatever that last name is. No, he's a really good guy. I liked him. Alright. Well, I don't know if you'll be joining tomorrow. I gotta get some sleep. I am tired. I gotta try to get all this mess cleared up and try to find places for all these. A lot of good pulls though, at least to me. I mean, they're not... I got a few of the higher dollar cards too. A lot of these good full art cards are really nice. So far, I'm enjoying a lot of these. All these are coming out pretty good. They probably ain't going to be worth a jack of shit day, but these will easily look good on the wall somewhere. I'm just going to keep all these. I will be currently... So after 4 my time, I'll be available. Okay, well, I don't know when I'm going to get up. Definitely hop back on here. Yeah, no, this is kind of, that's how my streams usually go, except for, usually I play video games. But when a new Magic the Gathering comes out and I care, I try to adapt that into my channel because I think Magic's cool. I like Magic. I grew up playing it in high school and it was just a really cool series. So, yeah, if you check out some of my lives, you'll kind of get a peek at what I do. Most of it's just playing video games, except for sometimes I don't finish them because, certainly, very rarely, but some I won't finish because I just don't like them. But I don't hide from that either. Like, Chrono Cross, I tried to play it, did not like it. Chrono Trigger was amazing, but Cross, you can definitely tell, was not a real sequel. It was just some other game they made and just put that name on there. But, yeah, some of them's going to be drinking streams with games, whatever. Like, I'm going to see what's going on when I go to shutdown, when I get everything cleared up. Don't know what I'm playing. I've done Dark Souls terribly. So I did Dark Souls 1. I couldn't do the DLC that well, but I beat it. So I mean, it's random games. I've done a few Final Fantasies, so if there's a game you might like, it may pop up. It just depends on what I'm feeling at that time, and usually newer games too. If a new game, so like before I go, the last thing, what was it? Oh my god, what is it called? I literally was thinking about it. High on Life 2. I'll be getting it, for sure. Dark Souls recently also got Platinum. Nice. Oh, almost got the Platinum. Yeah, Elden Ring's the only one of the Souls games I got a Platinum on, which I think a bunch of people did. It's the easiest one. But Dark Souls 1 was pretty difficult. 2, I heard's just not great, but I'm going to play it anyway because I got it. Sekiro's the only one I haven't sat down and thought about putting on my channel because I am so deathly afraid I'll never beat it. It is so hard for me. I don't know why. It's just a difficult game. So, but yeah. Tomorrow what I'm going to do, I'm going to finish these last 2 boxes, see what I get out of them, and take a small break, and then I'll probably fire back up to do South Park at some point, if you care to come by there. But yeah, everybody that came out, Jesus, I didn't realize there was a lot of people that came by. Almost 200 people swung by. What was my peak? That was not expected. I was just jumping on to try some stuff. I've had peak viewers before get pretty decent, but it's been a little while. Of course, I haven't done anything in like a week. I've been off all week. 15! Yeah, my last big peak was 60, I think. It was the Dark Souls drinking night, which was ridiculous. that was pretty messed up. But yeah, that's pretty nice. But yeah, I'm going to get off. I'm going to go to sleep. I'll be back on tomorrow. I'll holler at everybody. Thank you guys for coming out. Y'all have a good one. Appreciate the new subs. Appreciate the new people came by. Y'all's conversation has been great. I'm glad y'all enjoyed the cards. I'm enjoying them so far. They've been great. So y'all have a good one.